Let's talk about that relationship in Milwaukee, because you know what I love to see, and you know, Rasheed, you know, we've seen with, you know, with some guys where they have such a great relationship post basketball with an organization because of what you've done while you was there. I love to see that you was such a part of everything they was doing out there. Let's talk about from the moment that you got into Milwaukee and just the relationship that you've had throughout these years.
Yeah, man, I mean, you know, Milwaukee drafted me. You know, Skip Robinson, Dan Smeechek to the front office. A lot of guys, you know, they were just always good to me. You know, I was young. I was 19.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
trying to figure it out. You know, when we're young, we're just trying to figure it out, trying to just play basketball. So, you know, they treated me like family, and you know, I had some great years in Milwaukee. You know, I can't front. You know, and sometimes in business, you know, when things aren't on the up and up, you know, changes have to come, and that doesn't mean that, you know, as young guys, we shouldn't take that personally, because it's a business, and we have to understand that this is a business. So, you know, we gotta. You know, so for me, you know, it wasn't never anything salty. You know, I knew things were changing. You know, Scott Skiles got fired. You know, other things were changing. So, you know, but the 4 years I had was great, man. It was great. It was awesome, and you know, it made me who I was. You know, and also, man, Detroit too. I had a great run in Detroit too before I got hurt. A lot of people don't know. Like, man, I was coming into my own too. So even the trade between me and Chris Middleton and Brandon Knight and all that, it was a good trade at the time. I mean, shit, because we were, you know, we went to Detroit. We bring some excitement too. You know, we were able to do some. We were trying to do some things. So, you know, it kind of brought both things, both cities back.
And I want y'all young fellas out there to hear what he said, that this game of basketball, once you get to that NBA level, it's a business. You can't take it personal. Y'all heard him. It's a business. Don't take it personal.
Yeah.
So here you are. You in the league now, right? So just 2 years ago, you know, you're watching NBA Sundays and Thursdays on TNT and all that, and you know, you see some of your idols out there going at it. So fast forward 2 years now, you're going against those same guys. How did you feel? What did you feel like inside? Were you excited? Were you nervous? Were you like, oh, I'm gonna bust his ass tonight? Were you like, damn, I hope he don't chop me up? What was in your mind, dog?
I was nervous, but I was also ready too at the same time. Like, I was just ready for whatever. Like, I just felt like I set the whole year in Italy. And now I have a chance to go against Gilbert Arenas, Chauncey Billups, Mike Bibby, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd. I mean, you know, some dogs.
Yeah, that's a stellar crew you just named.
You was seasoned, boy. You was some seasoned meat, boy.
Yeah, Darren Williams, CP3, Devin Harris, like, you know, a bunch of guys every night. So yeah, I was just ready, man. I was just ready, and I didn't care. Like, you know, I was just like, come back from Italy. I know this game, but my confidence was high because I already played against older, professionals. So my confidence was always high. It was just, a little nervous. You're a rookie. I'm starting. I'm a rookie starting in the NBA. Like, it's like, damn, all right, shit, right in the rumble. And I came in talking shit. I was about my teammates, about just everything. I was like, I'm better than that person. So I already had that chip on my shoulder. That's what you don't do. Don't call out nobody. Don't call out nobody.
So. Well, you had a hell of a chip. Let's talk about that chip on your shoulder you had against that boy you had fit that double nickel against. Now let's talk us through that game. Let's talk us through that game, how you felt, and let's talk about exactly what your homeboy said to you immediately when you got to your phone after the
game. Yeah. So the 55-point game is crazy because I didn't score at all in the first quarter. I was 0 for 5. I was struggling from the field, and I don't know. I just remember my boy Rico. He does all the workouts out here in UCLA. He said something to me at halftime. He came up to me. He was like, "Yeah, all right, young fella." I was like, "Yeah, watch. I'm gonna turn up on y'all." And then I ended up going for 35 in the third, and then we ended up winning the game in I think overtime or regulation or something like that. But after that, I went to Jennings the next day, and Scott Skiles was like, "Yeah, come in my office the next day." It was it was nothing. But I had a beer with Kurt Thomas after. He was like, "Yo, young fella, come here."
KT.
Right? Yeah, so he was like, and just all for the youngins too, man. You gotta have bets like this, though.
Yeah.
Thomas told me, he was like, "Yo," he was in the shower drinking beer. He was like, "Yo, don't think they love you now." He was like, said, "Don't think they love you." He said, "Yeah, you ain't here. you know, saying you selling, yeah, you this and that, yeah, you putting these people in the seats, but don't think they love you. You said, you know, make sure you take care of your shit, you know what I'm saying, you keep your nose clean, and you know what I'm saying, you just do what you got to do. And like I never forget that, but that was just some real shit. Like after a moment like that, like, you know, he was able to tell me some, like, you know, some real shit.